Namaste to you. Another beautiful fresh morning today, Wednesday morning. So I welcome you all for our Hatha Yoga practice today. And it's so beautiful as the sun was rising. It was just amazing to see. And you know how you start looking at goodness around, you start, it just continues. Then I saw a beautiful field, lush green, the birds, the people walking, the animals. It's just beautiful. So it's always good to start your day with that thought or a good positive feeling. And then you start to attract that throughout the day. So my name is Anand. I'm Anand Wellness. Hatha Yoga practice with a focus on the breath. A lot of time the breath, people don't really focus on their breath, and that is our primary thing that we should be focusing on. So today we'll be more extra focused on our breathing in every stretch that we do, because in truth breath is everything. The old traditional texts do say that when you are born with limited number of breaths, say 20 million breaths for the lifetime. And when we are stressed, we are tensed, we're anxious, we're fearful, we start to breathe more shallow, or we are very fast, or we hold. And that almost cuts our lifespan, in other words. So really being mindful of your breathing, and all you can do is maybe every hour have a quick reminder to check how you're breathing, how you're not holding any muscles tight. But these are basic things. And why you use breath as you do? Because it's free, well, so far. So really have that focus today on your breathing. And whichever stretch we are doing, I'd like you to really find that you're sending more oxygen into those areas. It could be your shoulders, it could be your scapulars, back muscles, anything. Just really have a focus on guiding your breath there. Let's begin with a very comfortable seated position, whichever feels right for you. You can close your eyes or have a slow, low gaze. And in a way we are cutting the focus to the external world and really drawing the senses inwards to see what's happening in your microcosm. And as you breathe in, you can visualize how one nostril might be predominant. Different sensations around the body as you breathe in and out. Setting up your intentions now for your practice today. To listen to the body in every stretch, as always, to really being mindful of your breath. Going deeper where it needs to be. If somewhere you need more healing, that's where we try to really guide more breaths in. And let's slowly come back to awareness. Working on your third eye first. So with your thumb, so you're just going to touch around the medial part of the eye socket. So very slow touch, no pressure. Just connecting to your third eye, the seat of your intuition. Breathe in and out. And focus on that intuition to be able to see where you want to be, what you want to attract in your life. To be able to break the old habits, the old thoughts, and cross the river to reach to the new territory which is unknown. But you're confident with your new thoughts, new intentions that you can achieve the goals that you want to. Exhale to release the hands gently by the side. Let's do 1:7 breath now. We inhale for the count of 1, a long inhale, and we exhale, breaking that exhale into 7 different parts. And that exhale is vigorous. So you take a deep breath and you're ready. In the 7 counts, I'm exhaling, but with every exhale, I'm imagining that your belly button is almost reaching the spine. Really powerful breath here, cleansing breath, detoxifying breath. 5 more times, continue at your own pace, but every exhale, everyone, let's really give our best to this practice. The last round. You see, after you're done that, for a few moments you don't even feel having that inhale. It just gives you a sense of pause. Now we'll do a left nostril breathing, but you're going to add a pause as well. So we close the right nostril with the right thumb. Inhale through the left. And pause. Hold the breath. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Pause. Exhale through the left. And the pause can go bigger, longer. At your own pace. Let's do 3 more times. Inhale, pause, exhale. Finishing with the next round. Next round, we're going to inhale, pause, and create a chin lock. So bring your chin closer to the chest, and we exhale. So inhale, hold the breath as you do the chin lock. Release the lock, exhale. 5 rounds, let's start. Beautiful. Inhale, holding the breath, bring your chin closer to the chest. Releasing the chin lock and exhale. With that lock, there's a lot of oxygen that continues to travel in your system. Finishing with the next round. And relax. Next breath is Ujjayi, the victorious breath. So we're breathing into the throat. So as you inhale, inhale through the mouth, creating a sound like a hissing sound, or the sound around the way like the waves. Really feel that cool sensation around the throat. Good for the throat culture, your voice culture. You exhale through the nostrils. So inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. Sending beautiful oxygen to your thyroid, parathyroid glands. Very cool, very calming breath, the Ujjayi. Finishing with the next round. Sitting in cross-legged position now. Hands, so your elbows just beside your ribs. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, elbows beside the ribs. See how you can synchronize the movements with the breath. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, down. Can go a little bit faster now. Relax, hands on top of knees. Into rounding the spine now, chin to the chest, let the shoulders roll forward. And we're just guiding the breath into the back body, the back ribs. Almost like you're filling in the breath to every muscle that feels tight. Or even normal muscles, just to get more opening, more softening. And the beautiful chest openers now, hands behind. Let's open the chest, squeezing through the shoulder blades. Let your heart beautifully open like a rose. Always feel this unfolding on one petal at a time. And mindfully come back. Go for a side bend now. Right hand up, creating the side body opening. And exhale to slowly bend to the left side. Sit bones nice and rounded here. And see how there's a beautiful connection from the waist to the fingertips, that beautiful line of energy. And I'd like you to constantly send more oxygen into those areas. Inhale, slowly, gently come back. Let's release the hand by the side, shoulders relaxed. Left hand up when you're ready. Exhale to slowly bend to the right side. See how sit bones are nice and grounded. Imagine a force pulling that upper hand to the opposite side. Again, every rib, intercostals get this fresh oxygen. Mindfully come back to release the hands by the side, creating that mudra for peace. Tips of your thumbs pressing onto the index fingers, hands on top of knees now. Let's bring the chin down to the chest, chin to the chest. Back, gazing up to the ceiling now. Beautiful extension of your neck. Feel this beautiful stretch around the throat, center your thyroid. Come back when you're ready. Bring your right ear to right shoulder. To the other side. And mindfully come back into your cobra now. Let the soles press into each other. Let's draw the heels in, and as you do that, you feel this wonderful stretch around the inner thighs. And I want you to continue doing that in your comfort. Every inhale, just drawing the heels in, interlace your fingers around the toes, long spine. Drop those shoulders. Check onto your natural breath now, and maybe guide a few deeper breaths into your inner thighs. The force pulling the head up every inhale, shoulders dropping down. Creating your own meditation on the base chakra, getting yourself more grounded, more centered. So attempt for a slow forward bend now, bending from the pelvic raise. And with every exhale, I'm trying to go a bit further down. Every inhale, I'm just guiding more oxygen into the inner thighs. Just mindfully come back. Butterfly movements. Up and down, up and down. Again, doing that, make sure you're not holding the shoulders to compensate. Let them drop down beautifully. Slow, gentle rocking side to side. Let's just flow beautifully. Allow this pranic energy to energize, to rejuvenate, to revitalize, to restore your balance. Flowing like a fluid, synchronizing movements with the breath. Inhaling one side, exhaling to the other, or whichever feels right. Just good, wholesome breaths. Let's go rotations now. Opposite direction. And a nice long spine. See how you can further drop those shoulders down. And every exhale, the knees stretching down as well. Beautiful stretch. Let's come to all fours from here, the tabletop position. Get some more oxygen to the spine. The cat and cow is really powerful, really wonderful stretch for that. We're keeping that spine nice and neutral, arching now, beautifully arched and beautifully round. Amazingly, you can send oxygen into every vertebrae. So really have that funneling through the breath like a straw that you're breathing in through, and the other end is just spreading like a garden hose. Come back to neutral spine, walking your right foot to right side, toes pointing forward, right hand up, very slowly opening the chest now. And again, in your mind, just picture the muscles which are being stretched, maybe some muscles which feel strained. So just as best as you can, taking that strain off, especially of the shoulder which is below. So imagine the force pulling you up. Exhale to slowly come back to the tabletop, walking the left foot to left side, toes pointing forward, left hand up, and you're ready. Exhale, mindfully, come back. Then now extend the right leg behind with your toes on the mat. But you're really gonna stretch the calf. You imagine that you're grounding the right foot totally down. Feel this beautiful, beautiful stretch around the calf muscle. Nice extended knee. You can also feel a bit of stretch around the hamstring as well. So all you got to do now is send more oxygen, send more breath. back. When you're ready to the tabletop, extend the left leg behind, toes on the mat, and begin to ground that foot as best as you can. A nice stretch around the calf. And mindfully come back. Going into the child pose and the beautiful unwinding, de-stressing stretch the hips over heels. Beautiful in-breath, and as we exhale, let's try to surrender down, walking those hands forward. A great scapular opening as well, so breathe into the muscles. Inhale back to the tabletop. Tuck the toes into downward facing dog now. Really extending the legs at knees. Really pushing that tailbone back and further up. The axillary area, that's a nice stretch as well. So almost imagine that axillars are dropping down, squeezing to the shoulder blades. Breathe out into your plank position. A bit of core here, so drawing the belly button in. Then squeezing the buttocks. Nice long spine. Let's go into upward facing dog. Gazing at the third eye. Dropping those shoulders down. The knees may be on the mat or off the mat. Exhale into your downward facing dog. Walk the feet forward towards the hands into a forward fold. Inhale, lift your hands up, back bend. Palms to the heart. Let's release. Nice comfortable standing position. Just a quick recollection on the stretches today so far. Mindful breathing into different muscle groups. Beautiful stretching. Creating more silence. Let's do a gentle shoulder stretch and guide some more oxygen to the shoulders. So extending your right hand forward, take it to the left side. You can also use the left hand to take this stretch deeper. See how you feel that around the shoulder joint, keeping your knees nice and soft here. And every exhale, you can go deeper into the stretch. Mindfully come back and release the hands by the side. Extend your left hand forward, take it to the right side, and maybe hold the forearm with the right hand and pull it further to the right. Mindfully come back and release. Lifting your right shoulder up, a gentle shrug. Dropping the left shoulder down beautifully. And exhale. Release that left shoulder up as you inhale. Right shoulder relaxed. And release, relax. The next stretch now, right hand to the left ear. Your left hand just resting around the sacrum of the tailbone. Exhale to slowly draw the head to the right. And mindfully release. The left hand to the right ear or right side of the head, right hand behind. Exhale to slowly draw the head to the left side. Gently come back to release the hands by the side. And let's interlace the fingers behind. Lift the hands up. This is where we're really again activating the lower traps, middle traps, but try to really drop those shoulders down. Every inhale in your comfort, try lifting them up. And relax. Releasing those shoulders down, relax. Bit of centering now again before we go to relaxation. So lifting your toes off the mat. Go slow, rocking forward to the toes, back to the heels. It's a little gentle movement, but see how you can flow with your breath. Side to side. So something to take from today's session is to have that moment of silence. Maybe every hour, give yourself a minute of silence to unwind. And consciously having that focus on your breath. Back to the center, now we combine these, so we go left, forward, right, and back. You're feeling all these reflex zones of your feet getting stimulated as you do so. So important to keep those feet grounded. Let's go opposite direction now. And back to your center. The last stretch for today is Tadasana, or dynamic waves. As you inhale, hands up, heels off the mat. Exhale, come back. 4 or 5 times. Inhale, stretch the hands up, heels off the mat. Exhale, down. relax. Slowly make a way to lying down position now for a few moments of relaxation. So please choose the most comfortable position that feels right to you. Letting go of the body weight very comfortably down onto the mat. The physical body relaxes. And as your physical body begins to relax, your breath begins to change a bit more deeper. The physical body feels heavier as you go more into the relaxation. And mentally, you feel much more lighter as you relax more. Feeling the tug of gravity pull the body weight down. Just let go. Beautiful inhale, beautiful exhale. This is a really good time to reflect on that more. Gives you a moment to meditate, declutter, unwind. With every exhale, let go, drop the body weight down, letting go. Energizing yourself with every inhale. Letting go, breaking the chain of any old habits, old patterns now, and connecting back to what we have, the power of being in the present moment. Breaking old habits, old patterns, old beliefs, and inviting new energies, new patterns, new feelings. Beautiful breath in, beautiful breath out. Relax. This is the most vital part of our practice. So make sure that there's nothing that you're holding on to physically, and just let go. All the weight is off the shoulders. The hips feel much more relaxed. The whole spine feels more grounded or connected. The mind is free. Mind is like the sky, bright blue beaming sky with nothing else, no clouds, very clear. Relax. Visualize yourself and the one goal that you want for today. Just appreciate everything beautiful around us. Be more grateful for everything we have. And you attract more and more of this. The more grateful we are, the more of positive energies we attract. So letting go. So taking that positive thought in your mind and just picture it happening right now. Visualize every cell of your body vibrating with happiness, positive health, uplifting energies, encouraging, motivating. And know that this is who we are. We create our realities. Our intentions create our realities. So what do you really want to attract in your life? And what is something that's not giving any energy to you, not solving any purpose in your life? What is it that you can now let go? Is there somebody you need to forgive? This is the time. Just letting all these energies not pull you back down. Once you let go, your journey will become so beautiful, so happy. So breaking the chains of stress, anger, frustration, negative talks, pessimism, and bringing more positive life, positive thoughts, positive energies. Let's take a deep breath with closed lips. We'll create a M sound, a beautiful deep breath now. Moment of silence. Now, let's slowly begin to reconnect to this physical body. Dropping those shoulders down, deepening your breath now. Feel the beautiful rise of the belly, chest, and sinking down. Slow, gentle movements to your fingers and your toes. Give you. Another beautiful stretch now to the body, taking your hands up and overhead from toes to fingers. Really get this good stretch to the spine, to the ribs, and bend your legs at knees. A gentle roll to the right side. Make your own way, coming to sitting position. Palms to the heart when you're ready. Bowing to yourself. Shanti mantra. Deep breath. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And bowing to yourself with love, respect, kindness, and to everyone else. Little palming if you like. A very soft touch of the eyes. Massaging your cheeks, neck, shoulders, your whole body, absorbing this divine energy for the rest of the day and the week. Thank you for your beautiful presence. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you very much, one and all, coming along. I hope you enjoyed the practice. Just the takeaway is to be aware of the breath. Once you change breath, you change the thoughts. So I'll see you Friday morning, I guess. Hopefully the weather will be good. We'll have a session at Duck Park. And I look forward to seeing you then. We'll have maximum 9 people, so if anybody else is interested, let us know, and we'll connect there. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.